These are dark times, there's no denying. Our world has perhaps faced no greater threat than it does today. But I say this to my citizenry and to all my fans watching this video. Ever your slightly above average guy, will continue to defend your liberty and repel the forces that seek to take it from you. If you're a longtime fan of or watcher of what I do, then you know that whenever I pretty much make a parody of the Minister of Magic speech from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, you know there's only one thing. We got snow on the ground. I mean, it's not like it's thick snow. In fact, I can actually, because there's a parking lot, right, I can see from my window, I can actually see the parking lot lines underneath the snow. But it's just the fact that it's there. I mean, look, we've had snow a couple times, to be sure, but it didn't really stick. This stuck. And naturally my low is, now there really is no hiding from it. I can deny it no longer. Winter is upon us. Well, if you couldn't tell, that was my low. My high is we had tacos last night for dinner. Tacos. But I don't think even tacos could have prepared me for this. And let's see, what was my act of kindness? My act of kindness was to help my mom prepare dinner a little bit. Yeah, it's funny. Last few times we've had tacos, I've actually always gravitated towards the soft shells. But, you know, I think I had hard shells for the first time in a while. I'm like, you know what? I prefer having both. But okay, no, let's go. So, what do you guys think? You guys think I should do hard shell tacos or soft shell tacos? I don't know. That's just, I was being silly at the moment. Although, I'm trying to be, fun as well. So, yeah. Our first legit snowfall that actually stuck. Who'd have thought it would come in the dead of night? I mean, I'm sure the weather forecast people did. And I can't believe I was wrong about the Bears winning too. I guess even the blind squirrel finds a nut every now and again. It's either, usually whenever I make that analogy, it's either a blind squirrel, a blind pig, or a broken clock being right more than multiple times a day. A blind pig would find a truffle every once in a while, in case anyone's wondering what the blind pig is for. So, here's the thing. I have in my notes what my overall picks right and wrong is overall. Let me just double check. Yep. 111 and 69. Give you guys a second to laugh at that because, well, at this point you know why. It is a pretty funny number though, I'll say that much. It is. Here's the thing though, I was actually in college when I learned why 69 is such an infamous number. Specifically when I was 20 years old. Kids, if you're watching this, don't look it up until you're at least 18, please. Thank you. So enough of all this shenaniganry. Let's get into who this week's Hot Ones guest is. Let me save my file right there. Here we go. Okay, so we have a new Hot Ones guest this week. Let's see who it is, shall we? First piece, on Instagram. Okay, I'm looking directly at you guys. At this moment in time, I can see something out of the corner of my eye, but I'm looking at you, so you know that this is a pure, legit reaction, okay? I feel like you need to say this just so, like, it's not forced or whatever. So, without further ado, our next guest on Hot Ones is... I can't tell who that is on the screen. Oh. Okay, it's underneath the thing I'm supposed to be looking for. And, our Hot Ones guest is Sterling K. Brown, who... Oh yeah, so the other thing I know from Sterling K. Brown is that his character died in the beginning of Black Panther. Well, you don't see it that happen until till like near the climax of the film, but that's when it happened. Well, might as well look up to see what else he's done. Let's see, Sterling K. Brown. Okay, let's see. What movies has he been in? In shows. He's in This Is Us. He was in Frozen too. I didn't know that. Yeah, he was in Black Panther. I said that already. He played Christopher Darden in the FX limited series The People vs. O.J. Simpson, an American Crime Story. He plays... What was he in Frozen 2? For that matter, what was he in the Angry Birds movie 2? Okay, let's see. What character did he play in Frozen? I love Frozen 2. Lieutenant Destin Matthias. Okay. Sorry, I was kind of expecting, not that this isn't a bad guess by any means, is I was kind of expecting, I do these videos to get some kind of crazy reaction. Not really getting much of that. What's there to talk about? Okay, I'm looking at movies. What else is in television? Okay, Okay, he's been on Saturday Night Live once. Okay. Oh, okay. He's Angstrom Levy in Invincible. Cool, okay. I've actually been watching Invincible Season 2 and it's been awesome so far. Because here's the thing, like, at some point I really should do a video on Invincible. Because, well, I could probably do it tomorrow. Keep in mind, I'd be, I don't know. Here's the thing, and if I ever do get to talking about Invincible, I'll probably wind up saying this too, but I never really watched the first season of Invincible. Because, like, when the first episode of Invincible aired, like, everywhere all over YouTube, they just showed the scene of what happens at the end of the first episode. I don't want to spoil what it is, but it got kind of grotesque and violent, and that's kind of what the show wound up being over time. But it's sort of like grotesque and violent stuff where eventually you do get kind of used to it, and now I actually like watching it. By the way, that doesn't make me a sadist. That just means I found something entertaining. Okay? Normally, because here's the thing, I love a good fight scene as much as the next person, absolutely. But at the same time, you know, some things get a little tough even for me to watch. You know, it's normal. You know, there are some shows that, there's some shows that I can't watch because of, you know, how much they show, let's say. I mean, I shared this story a few years ago, but one show I can't watch is Botched. I can't watch that show. Well, it's been a while since I've shared this story. But, you know, over time, you know, most people, or more and more people have shown up and watched me over the years, so maybe you wouldn't know. But, for those of you who don't know, the reason why I can't watch the show Botched is because here's the thing, like, shows like Dr. Pimple Popper and stuff like that, like, I'm okay watching that stuff. It's Botched, I can't, well, here's the thing, I can watch it, but I feel like, you know, you get the Willies kinda, like that kind of feeling. Reason being is because I myself had work done. Yep, I did. At some point, maybe I should go into the whole story again. It has been a while. But just know that, you know, I don't want to spoil what specifically it was, but just know that the surgery went fine. Obviously, I'm still standing and breathing perfectly okay. Surgery went fine. The doctor who, you know, operated on me, you know, he's a good man. You know, he'd done a bunch of surgeries like what he did for me, hundreds of times, all successful. I was in very good hands. Yeah, it went about as effective as you would expect. Although, I will say this. This is the kind of surgery that, if men have this, like, this is something that it's worth getting. It really is. Especially when, let's be honest, it's beautiful on a woman. And yeah, I'm sorry if this sounds a little bit sexist, but it's the sort of thing that's beautiful on a woman, not so much on a man. I'll say that much. And what's funny is when a woman has this, it's beautiful because of its anatomical and physiological purpose rather than how it looks. I'll say that much. So, yeah, that happened. I'll tell you what, if there's enough of a need, I'll tell that story again. Like a real full desire for me to hear the whole story. And for me to tell the whole story again, I totally will. I mean, I talked about it a few years ago, and it's obviously on YouTube and Facebook to, you know, watch. Although it has been a while, and again, more and more people are, you know, more people don't know. So I'd be happy to share if you wanted to. So yeah, we officially have snow on the ground. This week's Hot Ones guest is Sterling K. Brown. Sorry, I was gonna try come up with. Actually, hold on, I got it. We have snow on the ground. This week's Hot Ones episode, Sterling K. Brown. Invincible is not dressed up like a clown. And sometimes watching the show Botched makes me frown. Boom! That's the way to end the video. I hope you like this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow on social media. As always, I am very humble and made this video for all of you guys watching. Enjoy for today. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. I forgot to say Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk shit, we get linear. Always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby. Or, this, I don't know what works.